Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Right now, it's your girl Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one and lives like this one actually. Hey Samara, hey Eric Iverson. Hey, you the first one in the building, Eric. Hey. So sorry I'm late, guys. I just came from my parents' house. They did some stuff for me for my birthday, so I kind of got backed up, singing happy birthday and dinner and all that stuff. Hey Rashonda. All right, guys. So are y'all ready to talk about this, Brillo, or what? Let's get Moochie up in here. Hey,
Hey,
Moochie.
what's up?
How
What
you
up, Mooch?
doing,
I'm
Mamacita?
okay.
So let me see something. Let me get this up. How'd y'all think about it? We're gonna start off with, oh, you know what? I gotta come back. I gotta get my I left my little note thing in my pocketbook. So hold on 1 second. I'm gonna just get the little
I'm
slide
sorry,
out.
that's me turning my notes.
That's
My bad.
okay. And get the little slide out while we wait. And y'all could talk to some folks in the chat.
All
Then
right,
I'll
I'll do
be
that while
right
you
back.
get yours.
Okay.
All right, so we got Samara Barney, we got Eric Iverson, and Richard Gere,
Love support.
Rashonda Greer. I'm sorry, I
Hey,
said that wrong. My bad. Mark Dawson,
Samara.
and that's about it for now. And I still gotta send out like my little notifications that I'm live. So I'm in the process of doing that too. How was your weekend so far, Brillo?
Everything cool, just chilling.
All right, all right.
I'm off work.
Hey, what up, Little Rock? All right. Okay. We got oh, she said I really like
He's
King on
back, guys.
Snowfall, and he is a fine, sexy brother. And
Ooh. Look at Brillo. Brillo probably be like, oh my gosh, these women.
Nah, I'm a
um,
heartthrob too, so
oh no, I mean I know, but
I'm
I'm
just
just saying, like, you probably be like, here we go with these
here we go with
ladies.
this nonsense,
Yeah.
right?
Mark Dawson said, questions. Do y'all think this new drug gonna introduce and go? Somebody said that they think they're gonna like cross over. So
It may.
yeah,
That's a
possibly.
good possibility.
Yeah.
it could,
Oh,
yeah.
listen, I called it support gaming. I have a theory about it, but I said, is Walter Flynn gonna kill her? But you see, he tried, right? He had a
Yep.
hit on her. He
He
called
had
it
a hit
off.
on her, but
Yep.
Paulie didn't follow through with it.
Yep. Yep. So
It's Paulie's fault that she's
yes,
dead.
he did. Yes, it is. Hey, Lil Rock. All right,
Hi,
guys, let's
Karen
get into this.
Jones.
Oh, hey, Karen Jones. I didn't see you. All right, so we're just gonna get into this, guys. So we see here that it's taken up. Obviously, we know Miss Soto was involved. She was like game, and we see that Moshe is gaming them, right? All the uh Hasidic Jews. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all together, and now we just gonna go on ahead and I don't know if anybody want to say anything about this. Or
Well,
y'all
we knew
just
they was gonna fall in line and get the product. This
right.
is
Yeah.
like
Mm-hmm.
they just want to make sure they're getting the same quality as that sample, and they do. It's
Mm-hmm.
confirmed.
Yes. What did he say? Perfecto or something? I don't know. I forgot what he
Yeah,
said.
he said
But
no. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, it's fine. I don't remember exactly what he said, but he was basically saying, yeah, it's
Mm,
great.
Right.
Like
Hit. That dial you're hitting still.
yeah, this is
exactly the
this
same. That something was like
yeah,
that.
yep. So, in this episode, it showed a nice amount of Walter, and we see that it's confirmed that he has stage 1 cancer. So I knew he had lung cancer. I figured that out. All of us did, but I thought it was far gone. Like this
I
man got a
know.
serious chance to survive. Like they said, it's not like when his wife got it. He really has a fighting chance, but he has to get treatment, and he's looking like he's trying not to. I don't know what's up with him. Like, do y'all feel like he's trying to check out, like he doesn't want to fight it, he's just gonna let his son kind of take over? I mean, I don't know. What do you think, Muji?
It's like I think he thought it was worse than it really was. So now he might have a fighting chance.
Mm-hmm.
He might go for treatment and all of that. But if he goes for treatment, that means his family's gonna have to know that he's sick.
Right, but he don't seem like he's interested. What do you think, Brillo?
I think he just putting on a tough guy facade. He,
Mm,
I mean, when it come down to it, he not gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna just die when I got a chance to live." So
right.
he just fronting, for the doctors.
I don't know. Um, what's his MITM said Walt is stubborn, and that's what I'm seeing. Like it just seems like he will actually let this thing just take him out, which is weird to me. That's not that's stupid actually. Um, stage one, he was carrying on. I was shocked. Yeah, for real. I thought it was later, Miss Kara. I thought it was definitely later. Nothing to I thought he knew. How about that, Miss Kara? Somebody got their phone on. Got to turn it down. And so in this scene right here, we see that Blackstone came back to tell this guy Jannard that they know because he said 20 bands to anybody that gonna find out who's pushing this drug, right? Who's pushing Dahlia. And so they found the Hasidic Jews of all people. Okay. And this kid, Marshall, is obviously pretty stupid. Like it's a serious contrast between him and D Mac because Marshall couldn't even go divide 20, 20 into two. Like that was a bit weird. All right. Anyway, so Brillo, I'm gonna let you.
I didn't think he had a problem with the math. I just think he thought maybe that the older, more seasoned OG
Okay.
take a higher percentage of it.
Okay.
Maybe he was gonna get 5 or something.
All right, but the
it's
way
usually that's how it is. But Jannard was just being the jerk.
Okay, because I was about to.
I don't think he that stupid. He pretty stupid.
No, because I was about to say the way Jannard and Blackstone responded to him was like, that's 10 and 10. Like, duh. They responded like
a 50-50 split
they responded to him like he was a little dummy, Let's see what Eric says. He says, this scene made me miss living on the East Coast. There aren't any good Chinese food spots. Look, Monique said, no, he had a problem with the math. That's what I think. I think that Monique. I do. I'm sorry. I ain't giving him no chance. And it's funny because I think they probably wanted to show that because then we get to that scene with D Mac and this kid got it. Like he's and when I say this, I don't want anyone to be offensive. He's almost like, that autism spectrum where they're really, some of them are really, really good with numbers. And I'm not saying that he
like
has
Rain
that.
Man.
Huh?
Like Rain Man.
Right.
I'm not saying that about D Mac, right?
Yeah, I'm not saying that he's, on the spectrum or nothing like that. I'm just saying that's what he reminded me of because I have a client that he could go back. I think I told somebody already that if you told him the day you were born, your birthday, he can tell you the weekday that you were born. I'm like, this guy.
Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing. So he has a real genius mind when it comes to numbers and stuff. So did you want to say anything about this scene, Moochie, before we move on?
It just seemed like the blind is gonna be leading the blind here. I see a beginning of the end with these people because maybe Elijah was the person that did all the figures.
Wow.
I think Jannard is smart though.
Jannard is smart.
Yeah, Jannard is smart. He Ivy League material.
He was Ivy League, so he had the grades and the sports skills to go into it. But I still think he'd be making dumb decisions.
Yeah.
Some people have book smarts. Some people don't have common sense. He's one of those dudes that don't have common sense.
I think with him is that he's probably more book smart than he is street smart. I don't think because I think the stuff that he'd be doing is just not. It don't work for the streets. When he,
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
This scene when he came up to the guy, he was looking crazy. I'm sorry.
He was looking like a fiend.
Yes. Yo, give me the bag. Give me the bag. I'm like,
it's never supposed to happen. This is stupid.
Yeah.
Because like if you're trying to get Dahlia, you're a gangster, you're going to try to make a play. Maybe this Hasidic Jew can wholesale you some product. Like, what's going to happen once you sell out of what you stole? It's like it didn't make sense at all. What he should have did was talk to this man and try to buy some product.
Right.
You can get alignment onto the connect.
Yep. Hey, Art Love. He said Jannard's so smart, he's stupid. Right. Like just too smart for your own good. I think he's one of those people that since he knows he's smart, it actually doesn't work for him because he's like arrogantly smart. And I think that when somebody is arrogant about their intelligence, it backfires. It don't work, like I'm saying, it don't work for them. Because you got to have some type of humility. Sometimes it's okay to like second guess if it's gonna work or not, if you get what I'm trying to say. Of course you got to have confidence, but it's just sometimes, I don't know, guys. I know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, it's just he gotta fall back. He gotta have some humble pie, because he's not like, he's too confident in all the moves. He wants to jump into everything. He's just a freaking idiot. Okay, so Jannar definitely approached the Jewish guy like he was a fiend. Yep. So Eric Iverson, we got a super chat. Thank you. We learned from the reporter Elijah was a snitch. I mean, was he trying to snitch? I think they were just trying to get some type of story about so who knows what they were gonna learn? You know what I'm saying? But speaking of that, let me see if I got that, because we're gonna move right into that since you brought it up. Oh, it's right there. Speaking of that, he's basically letting her know that I know what the heck you doing. Like, just like it's so easy to pull up my information, it was so easy for me to find out who you were as well. And that's when she lets him know that, he wasn't supposed to be the story. When she went into the booth, he wasn't even the target. She said it was supposed to be Elijah. So I was like, oh, shoot. So do you think that he was a snitch, Billo?
No, he wasn't talking to the police, but still,
Right.
You're not supposed to be talking to nobody if you in that gang life. So he wasn't a snitch, but he was pretty dumb. Like, he could have got people roped up by whatever he was saying. So, more stupid than a snitch.
Right, right. So go ahead, Moochie. What do you think?
I don't think that Elijah was a snitch. I just feel like he might, how can I say this? He knew that it was going to be a division with the CBIs, and he didn't want to choose a certain side. And then as far as this, the article was just talking about gang lifestyle. He didn't have to say what gang he was in.
Yeah. And he also didn't even have to really like say his name, So who knows? But my thing is, if you don't say your name, then and you can't say the organization, like what are I don't know how. I think that the people would have pushed harder for, like, at least if you don't say the name, at least you gotta say the organization. I don't know. But listen, the bottom line here is that she said, you are more than a story. If you don't want me to do it, I will drop it. Okay, just like that. This guy got the magic.
Got the magic.
Listen, 50 Cent could have that song on here. Shoot. The next time. All right, so let's move on to our favorite scenes. Before we even talk, let me talk about this one first. This is when he decides to tell Liliana that she is his he has a brother. And she automatically assumed, because he's like, nobody's supposed to know he's my brother, right? And he's gonna bring him on to cook. And she's like, yeah, because nobody's gonna put two white boys with blue eyes and the lime together, like, And he said, yeah, like, he didn't even bother to tell her. I wish they would have showed us the reaction, but they didn't, and I was kind of mad at that. They didn't show the reaction when he introduced her, like, this is my brother, and she looked like, oh shoot, he's black. They didn't show the reaction, so I was a little like, tag, man. But it was cute when they met though. Go ahead, Brillo, go ahead. You can start.
This scene was cool. We just had another moment with Tommy and Liliana. They are really getting close, really getting tight. I'm just hoping don't nothing happen to Liliana.
Yeah, me too. Jannar versus Diamonds, like Cain versus Abel. Yeah, pretty. Yeah, I want to talk about that a little more too later. But can you go ahead and tell me what your favorite scene was, Moochie? If you had any favorite scenes.
My favorite scene in this, I like the fact that I like the scene with Walter Flynn and Tommy.
Okay.
When he asked him to join his organization, he was like, "Oh shit, I didn't know this was a job interview. I would have
Right.
wore a suit."
Let me see
That
if I.
part was funny.
I don't think I have that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
what about?
should.
No, I didn't put it.
Monique,
Remember,
why
I
you
can't.
saying
I
poor
can't have a
Brillo?
whole bunch. Huh?
I was reading the comments. Monique said poor Brillo.
No, I don't know. I think because I was singing the Magics,
Oh,
Go ahead, Brillo. What's your favorite?
oh. Favorite scene. My favorite scene was the scene with Claudia and Tommy. Even though she's backdooring him, she thinks that
Hmm.
all men, I guess, is like her father. The fact that she like, yeah, I want to, step out in the light. She thinking he gonna buck up and have a problem with it. He like, nah, you know what I'm saying, what you trying to do?
Right.
We partners, and she
I
was
like
just
that.
shocked. And then he tell her like she deserved it. So he being real solid with these people, man, and they're not
Hmm.
reciprocating that. She need to just kind of listen to him. He's not
Yeah.
her father. Like
Right.
nobody
Like.
don't think like him. Clearly, he's different. So he's
Hmm.
not trying to you know, he telling you what's right. The whole thing with CBI and all this, he telling you what's right, and she's still constantly backdooring him.
Hmm.
So that was my favorite scene. I definitely think she gonna mess it up, man. She gonna mess it
Yeah.
up. She just thinks every man is like her father almost.
Hmm. Yeah. Her dad did that to her. He messed her up a little.
She should
So
be able to tell that Tommy is not like that though.
yeah, because he gave her a chance in the first place. That's what I was gonna say. It's kind of weird. And speaking of that, uh Eric says favorite scene was Claudia at the barbershop in the hood. And that's funny how you said like the whole backdoor situation, and she had the wrong one because but the reason why she went to Diamond in the first place is because he told Tommy told her, look, I'm not messing with the CBIs if Jannard is around, basically. Like, I don't want to do no business with him, but if everything goes well, then Diamond is my guy. So she tried to go to Diamond ahead of him. And Diamond is not the one. He's like, no, the fact that you're even coming in here talking about some 10% to offer, that means you got a partner, and that means that you're going behind their back. So that's already a red flag for me. And so I'm like, oh, well. Would you want to say something, Moochie?
Well, he didn't know for sure if she was pushing Dahlia because she never confirmed it. So that was
Right.
the good thing on her behalf. But still, him and Tommy talk. He's gonna tell him that she came by there, and he's gonna get in her ass again.
Yep. And yo, he gonna say, open the door. Sorry, no deal. Then he gonna say, is it Dahlia? I'm like, why
I
did
was
you
like, what
ask?
the heck?
You
But
know what it is.
he probably wanted to know just so that if he go back and tell Tommy, he got all the info he needs. I don't know. Um, Monique says, I like how Claudia stepped to her daddy like she was gonna split his wig if he stepped on her business. I honestly, I don't like her psycho look. I don't really trust that look that she gives. Remember when you used to talk about from Amuchi? Remember how you used to say there was this look that Jukebox gave?
Oh, that crazy look?
Yeah, that
Like
you called it. You
like
called
she
it
gonna
something.
kill
You said
you, me, and
I
the
think you
dog?
called it. I think you called it the zombie stare or something
Yeah, she
crazy.
got
That and look, nobody got it like her, but Claudia, she be getting there sometimes. Like she be after she killed that guy, them people. Now you see that almost every episode since then, and I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go with this crap,
Yeah, she gonna mess everything up.
Yeah. So we missing my girl Nita. I think she was supposed to come through, but miss you, girl, wherever you are. Love you. So Samara says, I hope she learns to trust Tommy because otherwise it's not going to work. Very, very true. Very, very true. Because
Keep
he's, like you
playing, she
said,
gonna be done. Because
trying
Tommy
to be,
don't need her at all.
yeah, trying to be solid. So Moochie, let me start with Brillo this time. Can you give me should we jump into the worst? Yeah, we'll jump into the worst. Your worst scene or most, disliked scene or whatever.
Oh yeah, of course. We can just go ahead and point the goofy out on your channel today. Man, the Jannard robbery scene, that was just the dumbest thing ever. First of all, you just parked. You just gonna walk up to this dude. This dude walking with the pack by himself. You walk up to him broad daylight with the silencer.
Mhm.
You don't try to like Moochie said, looking like a dope fiend. You don't even try to like let me talk to you. What they should have did was just showed a quick scene of him following the dude, maybe in the
Right.
car, following him, then cut somewhere else. Then he could have did whatever he was gonna do. But to just walk up on him like this, and then you're not even trying to make a play, you're not even thinking.
Right.
What's gonna happen when you blow through? Because everybody wants this drug. You're gonna blow through this in the day.
Yes, that's the thing.
So
And then you're
blow through
gonna
this in
take
the
you.
day.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, and then you don't have no other way to get none. So he could have put you in contact with his contact or middleman you some made it, and everybody could have made money. He could have went and bought another Tommy and sold it to Jannard for 60 instead of 55.
Right. And his whole thing with going to Cousin I and having, just this whole little meetup saying, oh, what's going to happen is, I know I see it. What's going to happen is we gonna just be on standby. You don't need to pay nothing. Just be my shooters or whatever when it's time. And I'm like, but you don't even know when the next time you're going to get anymore.
Exactly.
But that's something a crackhead would do. I don't
know.
Yeah,
like you just
make sense out of it. He's thinking like he has crackish ways.
Yes. Let me get Nita up in here. I called you up, girl. Nita, how you doing, boo?
Hey.
What up,
hey.
Nita?
What's up, y'all?
We're gonna get to your first. We're gonna get to your favorite part, Nita, because and then we're gonna go to Moochie for her worst or most disliked part, and then we'll ask you. But let me get to this super chat from Eric Iverson. Thank you, sir. So prediction: Claudia and the doctor will die, and Liliana will take over the clubs with the ladies, and JP and D-Mac will bomb by cooking in the lab, making the drugs. That would be cute. That would be cute.
They better not kill Liliana.
They better not do my
Liliana. They better not kill her.
They better not play with my girl. So go ahead, Nita, and can you tell us your favorite part?
My favorite part, I think I would say the conversation between Liliana and JP.
Yes.
He was feeling him. She was feeling him for sure. I was like,
yes, she was.
I was like, uh-oh. But you know what? I'm not gonna say he's fully gay. I think he is bisexual. I think he may be bisexual. So he may still have a chance.
Because I was wondering this too when I was driving, and I was thinking about this because sometimes when you gotta get ready for your live and you could be doing something, I have to think about stuff, right? And I was like, Liliana don't know she barking up the wrong tree. And then I was like, or is she? Because we don't know if he's, bisexual. Because remember, he did have a kid with a woman, and he was with a woman. So, never know.
Right.
Never know. And Liliana made it clear, I don't do white boys, but she saw him and she said, say my name.
Say my name.
Liliana.
I thought it was so cute. That was like
It was such a cute. Listen, one thing, if anybody says anything about this show, they deliver some cute moments. All right. I always appreciate that. Huh?
This episode made me like even more.
Wait,
made you what?
It made me dislike JP even more.
What? Oh, man, why?
Once I saw how gifted his son is, can you imagine what would happen if his son had his father? He would be at Stansfield or something.
Yeah, but that's not his fault.
Right.
It's not all on him.
Yeah.
You don't know what the mother did.
Daddy, you got to step up.
Listen, guys, come on. I'm pretty sure there's some guys that can attest to a woman taking your child. Y'all need to speak up. This is not something that y'all can always get the child right back. There's women out there that take people's men's babies, and they do not let them see them. They can't find them. They can't, I think that this is one of those situations. So look, that's just what I gotta say.
He's sore.
Yeah, he's sore. I ain't even gonna bother with it. But
yeah, support.
I ain't even going to show that no light. You shouldn't even have said nothing. But because honestly, though, there's men out here that can understand what JP's going through. That's just that, And look, Eric Iverson said, "I'm a father, and dads have right too." That's right. They have rights.
I agree.
I think that a lot of times the rights are not honored. Okay, so that's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, that's true.
Anywho,
I still ain't cut JP no slack.
I know you don't. I know you don't.
I feel you on that, Brilla.
Every scene, instead of getting contact with your mommy, you should be trying to find your son. Talking about some call K.
But he's trying.
I got a kid out here. You need to help me find him.
See, but the thing is, you see him trying to get money, right? He had lawyers. He had what would you call them? The private investigators. Who knows? He might be trying to get back to that. You never know. He knows his son is old enough. I mean, his son is old and he needs him. He probably trying to get. Yeah, he probably trying to get back to that. He just. I mean, you know. I don't know, guys. You guys are such a freaking tough crowd sometimes, you know.
No, that's just one of my triggers. That's one of my triggers. Ain't that what they say?
Oh, it's your trigger. Look, I appreciate it.
Fatherhood, that's my trigger.
That's right, yeah. Bro. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. But my man JP, he meant well. So you better leave him alone. Moochie.
Yes.
Can you tell us the part that you just could not like? I hate this part. Worst part.
The worst part. I have to agree with Brillo was that robbery scene. He didn't even know if he was stealing dude's lunch or drugs.
Right.
Come on. How he knew what was in that bag like that?
Where the bodyguards at?
Right.
Like, nobody watching this dude walk.
That's my least scene too, Miss K. That's my least scene.
Your least favorite is with the okay.
He's acting like a true crackhead. That was a crackhead move.
That was a crackhead move.
What?
Okay, so my least favorite was this one right here. I feel like he killed Gloria.
Yeah.
Because I think that what's this guy's name? He was gonna listen to Tommy, even though he questioned him down. I think he was gonna listen to Tommy, and then when his uncle came and told him all of that, he freaking sealed her fate.
This was confusing.
He didn't even tell him the part that how Tommy turned his father down.
Exactly. So the fact that he didn't tell, and I was waiting for it. I was like, okay, tell him the rest. He didn't tell him the rest. He didn't tell him that.
But Tommy had already said, "I met with your pops." You weren't trying to hide it.
Yeah,
I didn't get it. I don't understand why Vic will be mad at Tommy. Tommy told you I met with your dad.
Right.
He trying to kill Gloria.
Yeah, and I think
secret.
I think that and the thing about it is, okay, so now this is the part where look, I had one scratch in my head moment. This is a scratch in my head moment too, because I thought what he was gonna do was he was gonna stay because he like, oh, Tommy trying to get me to leave so that he could take my spot, but he wound up leaving anyway. But he just didn't take the car that Tommy left. So it's like, why go through all of that if you gonna leave anyway, and the man is telling you to take a certain car? Like, what do you think he's trying to blow you? He gave you a car that's gonna blow up or something like that. You know, I don't know. It was just it was stupid. I think it was a bad move. Obviously, this is a move that, you know, it sealed her fate. And the thing about it is, all of this time, freaking Paulie, you have not been getting in between and saying nothing, and you picked this moment to go and tell Vic, "Oh, I'm proud of you. I wish I had a son like this and that." Blah, blah. This is the time that you choose. Oh my gosh! So.
I like this scene. This was actually one of my favorite scenes.
No, it's nice that he said what he said, but it's the thing that got Gloria killed. This is what made him, huh?
No, y'all missing something from the scene though.
What are we missing?
When he said something about his son being like away. Now, is he in rehab?
I didn't even hear that part.
Yeah, he was going. You go visit his son.
We know you checking for that. Every time Paulie on the screen, you probably got your ear like, what he gonna say? Because you want that theory.
I thought when he said away, I thought maybe he was under the bridge. He away like that.
He probably right. That's the thing. He probably uses away, and nobody else knows what's going on with him. So that's probably him and his wife's little secret. He away.
Well, he was at the
He's away.
They said he came by the funeral.
Yeah, they did say that.
I don't know, girl. That's your theory.
Yeah,
so
this scene kind of left me a little confused. It felt like some information was left out of there or something.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate him going in and saying what he's saying, because he's saying at the end of the day I gotta put the family first or whatever. But I just feel like it was the scene that sealed Gloria's fate. And y'all know I don't even care about Gloria like that, but this is what happened. This is the time that he decided to do it, and it was not the right time.
Well, Paulie took the hit off Gloria. Gloria could have been dead days ago. He was
really
to talk to his nephew.
No, but listen, if he would have took the car that nobody knew about, he wouldn't have gotten hit. They know his car. And he decided to take a car. He decided to take his car when Tommy told him, look, take this car. Nobody's going to know it's you. You know what I'm saying? It's new title, this and that and the third. Got the GPS, whatever. He had everything set up for him.
It was no GPS on it.
Yeah, no GPS or whatever he said. So he was giving him a clean way out. He decided, I'm gonna take my own car. We gonna move.
For some reason, I want to say that those were the Serbs. I don't think that was a hit from his father.
No, it wasn't. That was the Serbs.
That was the Serbs.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Definitely the Serb. You could look at that guy.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, he looked just like them.
That was the twin.
Oh, the only thing I'm confused about this is why does Vic distrust Tommy? Like, why? Everything that Tommy said to him was 100. He said, I showed you who I was every time. We've been through some stuff together in the streets. And he told him that I met with your dad. What, you want a record or like they do in court of what was said? Right. Do I need to pass you this? Like, Vic, like I don't understand. That was ridiculous.
Hey, B Avery. Hey.
That's gonna be
my
his
opinion reviews.
His guilt is gonna mess with him, because that conversation him and Tommy had, he let him know, even if you don't believe me, trust that I would do this for Gloria. Get your woman out of here. Right. And he said why he did it. It was because he still believed in love.
Mm-hmm. So, and that's why I think he was going to do it. And then I was going to say Uncle Phil, and then Uncle Paulie showed up, and there you have it. Changed the game on him. So, excuse me. So was that your scratch in my head moment, Brillo?
Yeah, Vic. Just why don't he trust Tommy? Like, Tommy, you like, basically, you backdoored me. I let that slide. I've been 100 with you. Him and his sister, like, I really need to leave both of them alone. He got the recipe. He don't need Claudia goofy self backdooring him every second she get. Mm-hmm. He needs to just be done with them. He got the recipe. He don't need her.
Eric says that Uncle Paulie gets the hands this week. Yeah, he gets. I don't know. He did too much.
Paulie, come on, man. Y'all got to give Paulie a break. He did nothing but try to big up his nephew. You know his nephew.
I know.
Crazy stuff. He told his nephew, I would be proud to have a son like you. And he would. Looking at his son and looking at Vic. And then, that's his sister's son, too. So he like our family.
Yeah, he probably
his sister not here no more.
Yeah, and I respect why he did it, because he probably feels like, this guy is so hard on his son. He never tells him he's proud of him, this and that. And it's like, if you need to hear it, I'm going to let him hear it. So I respect it. The only reason why it's my least scene is because it got Gloria killed. That's all. But it's still dumb on, what's his name part as well, because it's like, what's his, Vic? Because it's like, what would Tommy gain by, I don't know. Whatever. Sometimes I get tired of the whole like mind screwing situation.
It don't make sense. I like how Paulie tell Walter that you being stupid, that you doing dumb stuff, and Walter don't buck at him or nothing. Tell Walter like,
you know what I like that Walter that Paulie did? I like how he was saying that we need to get on this drug that's out here. It's hitting all the crews. And you could just see that Walter is like, he only wants to stay one way, the old way. And it's like, that's how businesses, forget about the drugs, right? That's how businesses feel. When you don't like jump on the new innovations and the way that new things are going and stuff like that, that's how business go. Organizations, companies, whatever, that's how they go out of business, because you got to know how to evolve. And he's not doing that. He's feeling like, oh, this is something that we've been doing for a while. Oh, well. You want to say something about that, Nita?
Read just the comment.
Oh, okay, sorry. What comment? JH?
Yeah.
Hey, JH. It said, Vic, this all your fault in the story. I'm coming for you Monday. Okay, we're gonna have a rant situation, or I'm gonna come at who I gotta. Let me talk to you for a minute, Vic. He coming for you. Okay, go ahead, Nita. Sorry.
No, I'm good. I agree with you guys. I don't have anything else to say about it. I just think Uncle Paulie, he made some wrong moves in that conversation. That's why I felt like the conversation was incomplete. And so yeah, that's my scratch in my head.
Yeah.
Bad timing. You could have
told bad timing, but you know what? Also, it's not even that it's bad timing. He didn't have to tell Tommy. He didn't have to tell Vic that. He didn't have to tell him that his father spoke with Tommy and asked if Tommy would be a part of the organization. He didn't have to do that.
Right. I'm not understanding the part. If Tommy already told you he spoke to him, he didn't lie about anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
He didn't lie about anything. He just didn't mention the part about him asking him to join the organization, which maybe he should have. But to me, I guess Tommy felt like, I'm my own man. I'm not joining this.
Like you need a whole
transcript. Come on. No, I agree with that.
I told you I talked to the man.
Right.
Right. And he even said it. We've been through some stuff together. I've always showed you who I was. Like, and it's true.
Right. So I don't 100 to these kids, man.
Yeah, those are the goofies. Like you would say, Brillo. Those are the goofies. All right, so we already did our scratch in the head moment. Did you get your scratch in my head moment, Moochie?
My scratch in my head moment?
I think you said the robbery.
I think I said the robbery.
I thought that was your least favorite part.
That was my least favorite part. And the scratch in the head with he didn't know whether he was stealing drugs or lunch.
It was just dumb.
Yeah, support.
So my second scratch in my head moment was, and it's not really scratching my head because I feel like I know. It's when Jannard was getting his his shave from his brother, and Diamond, he asked him. He said, "Are you doing that to me or somebody in the chat?"
Nah, you, because I peeped that too.
Yeah, he said, "Well, if you was in still the leader of CBI, what would you do, or what would be like your move or something like that?" He said, your next move or whatever. And you already know that Jannard's gonna say, well, we want to get on this Dahlia thing, this and that. And Diamond once again is like, oh, it's too many variables or too many things you don't know about, this and that. And he's like, I know, I'm just giving you the hypothetical. And then he says something, Jannard says something to the effect of you started CBI, you're gonna end CBI. And I'm just here for. I just want to die with you. Yeah, I just want a little. Yeah, I want a little piece of it. I'm just be happy with the little piece of it. And the scratching my head. And like I said, I feel like I understand it though, because I was like, why is Diamond asking him these things? And when he said that, the last part that he said, like, I just want a little piece of it. As long as I'm there, I'm happy. I feel like Diamond was looking at him like, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel like he was asking him these questions to see where his head's at, because if y'all remember, he found out about the girl. He found out about Adrian. So if he found out about Adrian, he probably knows that his brother is going behind his back. What you think about that, Moochie?
Definitely. I think he already knows that he's trying to get Dahlia.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's still people that's loyal to him in that group.
Huh?
It's still people that is more loyal to Diamond in that group.
Mm-hmm. Could have been Black. You never know. Blacks probably came and told him.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, never know.
Miss K, I got another scratching my head moment. How about Papa Flynn being only having stage 1 cancer?
Yeah, yes,
Like what? We thought this man was on his deathbed. He's passing out, falling out. He coughing up blood. Child, I was like, stage 1.
Right.
He said stage 1.
Right. I was like, huh? There was a few, y'all right. There was a few scratch in my head moments, okay? And it was just like, what the heck? Stage 1, you got a chance, brother.
Right.
I don't know. Oh, I didn't get to give y'all my favorite scene. So here it is. We already talked about it, but this was my favorite scene. I just found him so cute in this moment. You kind of saw like a little fun side to him, innocence. I loved it. And that he's a freaking smart kid. And like you said, Brillo, it just made you more upset because this looked like wasted talent, right?
Such a waste.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, he's still alive. So it's not wasted until, God forbid something happens. But I hope he goes. I want somebody to get a happy ending for a change.
Tommy needs to send him to college or something. Send this boy to school.
Yes.
So he can get somebody's accountant on him or something.
Yep. So, hit that like button, guys. Samara said, I be seeing a few of us in here. Hit the like. So, all right. So what else did we have? Everybody did their least favorite. I think we kind of did everything. Did I do my least favorite moment? I did that. We did the best. We did the least. We did the. All right. So now, Brillo, go ahead and rate the episode.
I enjoyed this episode. Even the dialogue, I feel like it moved the plot forward. Diamond had a good episode. That's the Diamond that I want to see all the time. The Diamond that's actually smart, that called the old girl out immediately. Right. She got to talk about, so what do you do? Don't do that.
Right.
Don't do that. You already know what time it is. Him and Claudia, he saw through that. Like you said, Flynn, we got some backstory on Flynn, how he came up hard. Like, he was poor on the streets of Belfast, and they threw that in there quick.
Right.
Also, Paulie being able to tell Flynn, tell him off, and then Flynn not, of course, not getting mad or anything like that. So, overall, I would rate the episode probably about a B. I enjoyed it a lot more than the last 2 episodes.
Yeah. Maybe the one. Let me see. Hey, S.J. Smith, maybe one day D-Mac will get with his cousin Tariq at Stansfield. Never know, shoot. But I don't know if they're going to have any crossovers. Samara says, does Power even have happy endings? I don't think so, girl. But that's why I said it's home. When we talk about happy endings, it's only wishful thinking, It's only wishful thinking. HEA, hey, she says, I'm mad late. What do you think happened to Adrian? What do you mean? I think he's gonna continue seeing her.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, and she down to say, screw this paper because Magic Stick is in the building.
I agree. I agree with you.
I'm glad she didn't mess that up, though. I thought, I almost had like a inkling in me saying that she was going to mess up and get a wrong answer. She was going to mess the whole thing up, but I think she handled it well.
She did. She did. I mean, and then she didn't deny nothing. She just said what it was. Like, I mean, it's almost like, look, she was caught out there, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, you knew who I was now, and I know what you're doing. Exactly. I know what you're doing. So why even, why bother, girl? Mm-hmm. You got internet and phone device and this and that. So do I. I've been in prison, but girl, I still, is Flynn going to pop up at Miriam's funeral? So here's something that I was wondering, and I was thinking about you, Moochie. I'm telling you, all right. When JP went to, visit Marion, and he said, go get some rest, Grandma. And then he went to ask the nurse, like, who's on her emergency contact list? And when they was looking it up and everything, all of a sudden you heard the boop, boop, boop noise. They working on her. I said, dang! We were supposed to see if it was a Flynn or, you know what I'm saying, if she was related. I said, here's Moochie's moment is coming up. She's gonna
I thought it was too.
Yeah,
it wasn't, and he didn't get Kate's number from that list. Tommy gave him Kate's number when he was about to call, and he decided to give him the number to call his mother.
Yeah, I don't think Kate is on that list at all.
Heck no, I'm telling y'all it's not.
Mm-hmm. And that's messed up because I think we were gonna find out who it was, and I was just waiting, and I'm like, dag, man, we were supposed to get Moochie's theory going.
There's still time.
There's still time, y'all.
There's still time.
That's true. There's still time.
I mean, JP is a living relative, so you know, I think
true that.
Yeah.
So we get this scene right here, which it made me think somebody besides Glow was gonna die, because Vic is telling Bennigan, he said kill. He didn't say kill. He said take the person down. Whatever that, y'all know what he said, right? I don't remember exactly what he said. I didn't write it down or nothing like that. But the guy said, I don't do drug busts or whatever. And he said, I'm not telling you to arrest them. So he's basically saying that whoever's behind Dahlia, get rid of them. And I thought that he was gonna see like JP or somebody handling it, and they was gonna get killed. And I was like, no. So, because somebody DM'd me and told me an innocent was gonna die, and I was like, oh gosh. All I could think about was JP.
Me too.
I don't think it's gonna be JP.
I don't think so. I don't think so either. But someone told me that in this episode, an innocent was gonna die, and in this moment, because when Vic was telling Bennigan to get rid of that person, like get rid of them, I thought that's what was gonna happen, because I thought that they was gonna find the wrong person operating with it or whatever, you know. But that was, it didn't happen, and that was fine with me. I don't want nothing to happen, guys. So I can't even see this screen and what this is. Tommy coming to. We already spoke about this. Spoke about that. And here goes the Serb. Look, he got that whole Serb look. The ponytail back. Look, somebody beat him up. Who hit him? Is that that's one of the twins that was, you said it was one of the twins, right, Moochie?
Mm-hmm.
Did he get hit that day?
Yeah. No, remember one of the twins died. The one that one of them, the one that died that was in the back seat with that Liliana stabbed up.
I'm trying to figure out why he got this thing on his eye. If somebody remember him getting hit,
he probably got beat up because they messed up and let Tatiana die. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. And that's true too, LSW. Wouldn't that be strange if, but that's probably what's going to happen, because Bennigan could go and see that it's Claudia behind it. Now that I'm hearing myself echo. Sorry. Now that Claudia is going to be out in the streets, well, not in the streets. She's going to be in the clubs. Tommy's going to be in the streets. This is easy for Bennigan to be like, oh, it's your sister. He's going to go right back and tell Vic. And the question is Vic going to tell his dad? Or is he going to want a piece of the action? Because now we got to figure out what the heck Vic's going to want after his boo is dead, guys.
Vic is going to be in the bed all episode 9.
Yeah, right?
Messed up just by thinking she walked out on him. Now that she's dead, oh, God, he's going to be a basket case.
Yeah.
We need Dahlia more than ever, not.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So as he's shooting through this window, guys, Vic freaking goes and shoots he goes and shoots through the little hole. I mean, did he get a kill? He didn't get to kill him, right? The guy got away.
He got away
because another car came. I'm like, oh my gosh. I didn't get a chance to get the picture of Glow. She got shot right in her freaking face. That was kind of sad though. When he's like, okay, it's time, it's time to get up, babe. We're good. I said, oh. But to be honest, guys, I said it. I said she don't even have that much screen time. Like there's really nothing important about her. That's just how I
Except
felt.
that he loves her.
Huh?
Except that he loves her.
Exactly. Except that he loves her. And that's so her dying should probably, trigger him and make him feel a certain way. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's bad. Hey, Big Kev. He said, good night, everyone. All right. So yeah, that was pretty much that. And he mentioned this guy mentioned Bennigan's sister. Remember that guy that came up to him? Like he's another police officer, and now he wants to, bribe him for money or blackmail him for money. I said bribe. He want to blackmail him for money, guys. That guy with Bennigan. And he's telling him that, Bennigan was stupid. This was a goofy moment. I'm gonna steal Brulo's saying. Goofy moment. He said, how much is the Flynn's paying you? He said 100,000. I would have been like, they just pay me 10K or something like that.
Yeah, why would he tell them the truthful amount? That was a bozo moment.
Yeah,
he was a bozo.
Nina, what did you feel about that moment when that guy came up to Bennigan and was like, basically, I don't know.
Yeah, it was silly. Right. Miss Kira speaks just dumb.
Just dumb. Bennigan.
He ain't got no game.
So now this guy wants 50. He wants half of it.
Yeah, and that's like Wachowski. That's his name, Lieutenant Wachowski.
Oh wow. he's like, how am I gonna be able to pay that? Like that how? Anyway, so guys, we get to the last scene and you see what happens. Oh no, I skipped over this scene where Tommy follows D-Mac. And I was like, why is Tommy following him? Because obviously Tommy has to follow him because he probably wants to see if this kid is just trying to infiltrate or does he really want to be down with me? And he went into his whole stash, yo. I was so happy about that. And he saw the picture of his brother and this little kid, and obviously he had to put it together, but it didn't look like he had like no real reaction. What do you think about that, Brillo? Did you feel like Tommy had like a real like old-ish reaction?
He made the face like when he seen JP picture. I peeped. He made a little face.
A little face.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about you, Moochie?
I feel like he made the face. He made a face where he was putting everything together, and I think he's gonna have them sit down together and talk. He's gonna mediate this whole thing. I think.
Yeah, I hope so. Because
that's what I'm hoping happens.
Me too, because I know there's a lot going on. The Serbs look like they gonna be going at the Serbs or trying to get people together and everything. But man, that's gonna be something to try to fit that in there and have some time with these guys together. I really hope they do it because this is too much.
I'm just so happy they finally had the reveal. Like,
yes,
thank you.
I know they was dragging it out.
They was really dragging.
We got a partial reveal, but
right. And then it's like, look, Tommy's like, look, this kid been following you everywhere. It's time for me to follow his behind. And then when he was looking through the pictures with his mom, how she was being all loving and caring, you could tell that touched him. And he's like, I don't even want to freaking watch this no more because he act like he hate his mom so much. And I guess he don't remember the days when she was sweet to him. I don't know. But it looked like he was going to call her, but then all of a sudden we see Kate coming out of, some building or something like that. And it was the voice that Liliana loves instead. JP.
That was funny, that part.
Yeah. JP called. She looked like she wanted to drop the phone when he said it's your son because she knew it wasn't Tommy.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like,
right. If she had a glass in her hand, that definitely would have been the break the glass moment.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Eric, no. He said Kate and D-Mac will be interesting. Sure enough. Keep her away from him, honey, please.
Right.
Please keep her away. Let me see what Art Love. We about to get out of here. Art Loves says support. That was a cut from the airbag. Okay, never mind. Sorry, they talking together. They talking to each other. All right, yeah.
No. He was saying that black eye, it could have been from the impact of.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry. I thought he was talking about support gaming.
Okay.
That was a cut from the airbag or steering wheel. Sir was still in the car when they showed. Right. Okay. Thank you. Because, things be going fast, especially when you just watch it once. That's why normally watch it twice. Everything the train go. goes by Tommy House, I keep thinking they're going to pull the emergency brakes and shoot up. Oh gosh, wouldn't that be something? Whew, hey Shoni. First Lauren, now Gloria. Bro, Adrian got to step it up now. Courtney, why you keep doing this to me? Well, Courtney is not writing this one, so hey, one shot. Courtney's not watching it. So what was your rating, Lucci? And did you like the episode?
I like this episode. I'll give it I want to give it a 8.
Okay, cool. And Nita.
Okay, same thing for me. I give it a solid 8. It was a solid episode. I really liked that they moved it forward. I'm glad we got the reveal with JP and their father. I knew we was gonna see Kate at some point because they kept leaving the breadcrumbs. Even in the beginning when they do the recap, they'll put all the scenes, and every scene with Kate, I said Kate is coming. She's in this in this episode. So I'm glad that we got her. I'm glad that Tommy found the thing, and yeah, it was just a lot of good moments. I really liked the moment with JP and Liliana.
Yes.
I liked the moment with D Mac and Tommy. It was a lot of good moments. So I definitely I'm more excited about this episode than the past episodes.
Yeah. And I also think that it's kind of like off a little bit, but I think that Tommy was part of the reason why Walter called off the hit on Gloria. Because Tommy was even like, you're the problem, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't not, you know, you the only one, you the problem here. So and I also think like mixed with what his son was saying, the you know, last week's episode, he was basically letting it be known like there's a lot of things that's changed and he's happy and he wants to be with her and all that stuff. So Richard, love it. Thank you so much. We got the the super chat. What do you think is going to happen when their mom comes to Chicago? Brillo, you want to take that one?
What do I
think? Again, Richard.
Kate, oh man, that's a good one. Kate's gonna be, of course, well, Tommy probably don't even come around. I don't know. I could see a scene with her and Tommy. I don't know. Of course, you're gonna have a typical Kate and Tommy argument. JP gonna be looking stunned, of course. I don't know how that conversation's gonna go. That's what we want. It should have happened in episode 5.
Right. It might not happen. It's possible that it might not happen till season 1, episode 2, you know? I mean, season 2, episode 1, you know? So, you know, we might not get Kate, this season. It's possible. Or if we do, she's going to show up the last episode, you know, very end like she did with this one. What you think, Moochie?
She might show up we got to look at it like this. Miriam is dead. It depends on how fast they do this woman's funeral. Now, she could be showing up for that because once JP called, he let her know that her mom is dead.
Mm-hmm.
So now we might see her. If we might not see her in the next episode, we might see her in the following episode. Yeah. We might see more communications, but we might actually see her in Chicago the following episode.
Yeah, I actually want to see her more in season 2. I want to see that storyline kind of fleshed out because I think there's a lot there. There's a lot of backstory there. I think we can really go somewhere. I think they should save Kate for maybe the season finale or something like that and leading up into season 2.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
Support Gaming said, rewatch that scene again when the serve started spraying bullets. Vic, it did look like Vic got hit.
Like Vic got shot in the head.
Yep. Let me plug up this charger. Y'all can go on. I'm here. But yeah, it definitely looked like he got hit. I was like, yo, what the heck? And then after that, it wasn't nothing. It wasn't anything anymore. It was all about Gloria. So I don't know, folks.
I think it would have been a little bit more interesting if Vic did get killed.
Me too.
Both of them got killed.
Wow.
Yeah, true.
I don't want him to die yet.
They should have took Vic out.
Yeah. Honestly, it don't really seem like he got anything more to do, but you know, if he would have died,
it would have activated Papa Flynn, and I think he's a stronger actor to me. Mm-hmm. And so now that we see this only stage 1, I really think they should have took Vic out so we can really see what Papa Flynn could do. I really want to see him flex.
Yeah, that's probably because that's probably why they took him. They kept him though, because honestly, he really wasn't doing nothing. He was thinking too much about Gloria. So I think that's why they removed her, so that we could probably see a little more what he's about and capable of. But right now,
hopefully it just turns Vic into a. Hopefully he go the other way instead of crying all the time. Like she did when she left for the day and he in the club looking at pictures.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna be right. He's gonna be very angry.
How y'all think Tommy gonna take it?
Tommy gonna be mad too because he gonna tell him, I wish you would have listened to me. Right. I didn't lie to you about anything.
Right.
I told you not to take that car because they would track you with the GPS. I gave you a clean ride where it was untraceable, and you chose to take this other car. And I told you not to take it. He had a split second decision, and when he looked at both of them keys, when he picked up the wrong key, I was like, somebody's dying.
Yeah, I knew she was.
That part, I was like, somebody's dying.
Once he did that, I knew that she was dying.
You want to hear my definite moment?
Vic better step up.
Yeah.
The definite moment was when he was like,
hold on, Moochie. What did you say, Brillo?
I'm saying Vic better turn up. Like he better be more like his dad, nah.
Yeah.
I think it is gonna change him. But the definite moment was when he was like, Gloria Flynn. I was like, oh, she's dead now. She's definitely dead because it was too happy.
No, I could see it once they were trying to get away and Tommy was trying to tell him to get out of town. I was like, yeah, it's gonna happen. And I just didn't know how though. I was wondering how, because I know that the father called the hit off, and to be honest, I wasn't thinking about the Serbs. That's so weird. I wasn't thinking about them.
Right.
But here we go.
I knew that it was going to be some kind of tragedy. Either both of them or Gloria was going to get killed because it was so cliche. Like Tommy came in there with the urgency. He was like, just go, go, go. You got this. You got this. He laid out all the plans. He had the car. He had everything lined up. As soon as Vic said, pack a bag and we're going to leave in a few hours, I said, they did. Like, pack a bag and leave right now. That's what. So when he said a few hours, I was like, no, that's not going to work. I thought that was just like a dead giveaway that something was going to go wrong.
Yep. Hey, Suburbia Jones. What up, though? Let me see. Breeze sent the hit on Gloria. You better stop playing, Eric.
Here you go.
Y'all too much. Anybody have anything to say before we get out of here? The last thing, Brillo, you got any lasting things to say about this episode? If anything we didn't mention that you wanted to say something about?
I think we covered it all. I enjoyed the episode a lot more than 6 and 7.
Yeah.
I do got a rant tomorrow, so.
Yeah, I'm sure. Moochie?
Like I said, I enjoyed this episode. It had a couple of moments where you just like, and I just want to see when Tommy reunites JP with his son.
Me too. I hope it happens. Go ahead, Nita.
Okay, so I put on Twitter earlier today. I was like, when what's his name, Gary Indiana dude, when he sniffed that doll, I thought his eye was gonna go straight.
Like, you know what? I did think about that.
I thought when he opened his eyes was gonna be straight. I said, "Oh my god!" I said, "Nita, you were so wrong for that." But that's
if he was doing that, he'd be chasing that first eye forever. Then, ever.
Everybody, that's the problem. Everybody's chasing the first high. One shot says Diamond leveled up significantly in this episode. Red Adrian up and down has Shorty shook. Lord 21 play a sucker to catch a sucker. Okay, Thank you. Yes, but she's like, listen, I throw it all away.
I throw it all away for your magic stick.
Yes, I throw it all away. I throw it all away, baby. Here we go. They talking about Cousin I now. Y'all done started it.
Right.
Gibbs I look like Terry on BMF. Oh my gosh.
No,
no.
That's
Cap. You said that's Cap? I can't wait for Janar's plans to blow up in his face. Yeah, me too.
Right.
I mean, nowhere. 50 bodies, Vic. I need 50 bodies from you and you shall be redeemed. Peace, y'all. Have a good night. Thank you, JH Review. Sheesh kebab. You really asking for a lot. You asking for a lot. Huh. Never know, though. All right, guys. We about to be out of here. It's one. We went here for an hour and 5 minutes. I thank you so much for everybody that came through. One Shot Gaming, LSW Support Gaming, HEA, Edith Baines. Hey, Monique Johnson, Eric Iverson. I think I said HEA, JH Review, Support Gaming. I said that. Prodini, Muchilla, you up in the building. Cheryl or Cheryl, Richard Lovett, Suburbia Jones. Hey guys, thank you so much. I'm trying to get everybody, but everybody is like, I don't know. Art Love, thank you, Karen Jones. You guys be blessed, Big Kev. Thank you so much once again. I'll see you guys next week. No, actually this week. It's Sunday. So we got don't forget Brillo's channel. He has his the fun way that he breaks down the reviews. You know, we talk about things if I'm there sometimes, but he's always there Mondays. He talks. They got rants, they got MVPs, they got it all, guys. It's so fun. Make sure you check it out. What, 8:05 tomorrow rescheduled, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then on my channel, back again at 10 o'clock. Well, 10, I think it's 10:10, right? Because we wait for Lamont to get off on his channel. And we're doing episode 7 of The Wire season 1. And then we back on Hidden Gems, right, Nita?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Hidden Gems on Thursday. Nita.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Nita's hosting. And then we're back on her channel again on Friday for
Game of Thrones.
That's right.
From
season 2, episode 3.
Season 2, episode 3. I keep flipping them up. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a blessed night. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.